This week at Coffee and Tools, we're drinking McDonald's coffee. I do like McDonald's, I have to say. Ever since they went to the roast, their coffee's always been pretty good. Going to review the new set of sawhorses this week from Craftsman. I would like to say I went to Sears and bought Craftsman, but that day has come and gone. It isn't anymore. So off to Lowe's. We went to Lowe's, pick up a set of sawhorses. Price, shocking. Quality, I don't know. Time will tell, unfortunately. But let's take a look at the reasons, the features, and why I picked these. We'll start right here with, I like that logo. I've always enjoyed or appreciated having Craftsman tools most of the time. Certain things about Craftsman I will not buy, and some things I do buy. Sawhorses was not on the list, but after doing a lot of shopping around, I decided that I wanted to at least buy something that was not made in China. So that wasn't that hard. Due to COVID-19, some things are available and some things are not. If you notice something's not available, it's probably because it's sourced out of China. And these were available, and there was lots of them in stock. Two things: the price was probably slows a lot of people down. If you're a professional or you need some sawhorses that you're going to be using all the time, the price of, even these is still a little high. They're $39.98 a piece at Lowe's each, and you need, let's face it, if you're like me, I need two. I can't, I'm not going to use one sawhorse. So I had to buy two, and that meant it was like over $80 plus tax. It's like, wow, that's a whopping pile of money for sawhorses. You can buy those little metal kits and add 2x4s, but I wanted something that would, that would simply go flat when I want to store them, such as that. And the other thing that this one had that was an interesting feature was it has adjustable legs. So I can set the height of these at different levels. So that was pretty impressive. The downside of all that was when I got home, set this up and checked it for my needs. They're a little high to start with, and that's their lowest setting. So that wasn't really that great, as it turned out. It's okay. It's okay. First thing in the store I noticed was this business right here at the top. And I'm like, I want good sturdy sawhorses. I don't like that. So pulled them off the rack, pulled them off the shelf, undid the packaging a little bit here, and sort of, let's back up a little bit here. Oh. You can see me a little better, hopefully. Maybe even down a little bit, like that. So the first thing I noticed was when you pull them apart, this becomes fairly rigid. It's not super rigid, but it's strong enough. They've got a good high rating for workload, so yeah, you can put a board across a pair of these and probably work off of it like a stand. But the thing I wanted to show you was the feet. So I'll dip it upside down just so it makes it easier. And there's a little switch right here that you can trigger, and you can pull this out. It also has inches marked on here, so it tells you the exact height of what you're going to have when you get these things up. So if you need a higher set of sawhorses, which I do sometimes, these can be adjusted. So that was a selling point. They're metal and plastic, so that was okay. I really would have liked them totally just metal, but no could do. They're light, they fold up portably like most of these fancy plastic ones do these days. It also has, of course, the V in here, which means you can put a piece of pipe across. I'll show you the V. And you can put a piece of pipe across there and lock it down with a clamp, and of course cut your pipe if that's a need. I haven't had much need for that, but it does happen. It does happen. The other thing I liked about this particular set was they're fairly lightweight, but they also come with these cool slots in the tops, which I didn't think in the past that was all that great, but it's handy, and here I'll show you why. This is a common piece of 2x4 Hopefully, as long as we don't go to metric, the 2x4 will be a 2x4 for a very long time. This is pressure treat, so it's a little on the fatty side, but it fits nice and snug in that slot, which means you can run two of them with two sets of sawhorses, $80 worth plus tax, and you could have that and stand off of it, and they would be a pretty handy set to have. Plus it would keep your work away from destroying these, because with that kind of money in them, I don't think I want to tear these up anytime soon or start drilling holes in them or something by mistake, or run the saw through something and find out I took this with me. Yeah, I've done that. The Craftsman, like I was saying earlier, not made in China, so I like that. Craftsman has been pushing to try to go into more of assembled in the US kind of thing, and these unfortunately didn't hit that criteria, which I really wish they had, but they didn't. They're made in Israel, I believe it is. I'll check the labels and we'll figure it all out together, right? Okay, says made in Israel? That's still not China. I like it. And at 2,500 pounds was like, that's a lot higher than I have to worry about. If they'd been 1,000 pounds, they would have been fine, but 2,500 sounds like a very strong set. The problem I don't like is the plastic. There's a lot of plastic in this, and that's not really, something I'm really crazy about. But I do like the adjustable height. I do like the tops. They also have these little rubber snubbers on the top, which kind of, help to hold things. And one of the things that I like to do is put my power tools on the top of this, like a portable table saw, and use it. But I've always found the past, and unfortunately we're still there a little bit. I like to keep the table saw a little on the low side for me. It's easier, safer to use. Unfortunately, these don't quite hit the bill. It's not bad, but it's livable. So let's look at the labels and just read off what we've got there. There it is, 2,500 pounds. I can put a small car on this. I don't think should we put a small car on this today? I don't think we'll do that. Nah. And the other thing I guess I should show is on top. If you feel it this way and push down, whatever, yeah, it's definitely going to handle some pressure. There's a place there where you can throw tools there and pile it up and make a real mess, but that's a personal problem, huh? All right, let's go on. Like most consumers, I needed to buy two. I don't think I've ever purchased just one sawhorse for one job, ever. always need two of these bad boys. Okay, so that was the labels. Thanks for watching Coffee and Tools, and we'll be back with more content as things progress. And I'm going to put these monkeys to work on that mess when I tore the shed down the other day. And also, I'll be putting the power tools on this thing and, like I say, using it. So hopefully it's a good set over time. Time will tell. Until then, we'll see you again, guys. Adios.